Class, today we will continue reading the Odyssey by Homer. We have reached Book 7, The Sirens. Okay. After our ship had left the current of the ocean stream and come into the waters of the open sea into the island of Aeneas, where is the dwelling of the early dawn, its dancing ground and place of rising. As we ran in, we beached our ship among the sands, and forth we went ourselves upon the shore, where falling fast asleep we awaited sacred dawn.
I don't understand this book. What's even happening?
Well, it starts off at Elpenor's funeral, where Odysseus gives him the proper burial that
he promised Elpenor while in the underworld. Elpenor was finally at rest, and Odysseus told his crew about Circe's warning about the sirens, the magical beings that lure any man across their waters with their song. After that...
All right, Kate, that's quite enough. Try and remember only one chapter was assigned. Anyway, this is how this part of the story goes. I'm so sorry, Elpenor. As promised, we have given you a proper burial.
We will miss you, Elpenor. You are a great friend.
You always were a great man and a great soldier. Odysseus, there are still many perils you will face on your way home. One of these is the sirens. These creatures will cast a spell on anyone who hears their song. No one who has heard them has lived to tell the tale. In order to avoid the allure of their voices, plug your men's ears with beeswax.
Thank you, Circe. I will be sure to protect my men.
Wait, Odysseus, one more thing. If you choose to hear the song of the sirens, have your men tie you to the mast of your ship. Every time you beg to be let free to go to the sirens, have them tighten your bonds and add more ropes.
Yes, I will make sure they comply.
Odysseus, are we ready to depart? The others are awaiting you so that we can resume our voyage.
Wait, Odysseus, I have but 2 more warnings for you. First, beware of Scylla, a 6-headed monster that lies and waits to devour anything that comes near her. She will eat 6 of your men if you choose to pass her instead of the other monster, Charybdis. This monster is a whirlpool that will suck your ship into the abyss. Whichever way you choose to go, you must remember one last thing. Once you pass the monsters, you must not harm the cattle of the sun god. If you do, all of your men will perish.
I will heed your words, Circe. Thank you for the advice, and I bid you farewell.
Bye, Circe. Thank you for everything.
And thank you for not turning us into pigs again.
Okay, Kate, can you continue explaining the story?
Well, Odysseus tells the crew of Circe's warnings, and he follows her advice about the sirens.
Circe has warned me. If I am to listen to the sirens, I must be tied to the mast of our ship. If I beg you to release me, tighten the bonds and add more ropes.
We will, great Odysseus. But what about us? How will we resist the sirens?
Take these pieces of wax and plug your ears. Then you will not be entranced by the spell.
Thank you, Odysseus. This is a brilliant plan, but do you really think it will work?
Seems like a great plan. And hopefully it'll work, so you don't really feel like dying today.
Wait, sirens as in mermaids? And mermaids as in Ariel?
Well, sirens are mermaids who lure sailors to their death. Isabella, would you like to tell us about Odysseus' encounter with the sirens?
I doubt it.
Odysseus' men pass the sirens, and then as they pass, the sirens start singing.
I know the song. It's Under the Sea, isn't it?
No!
Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter.
We're alive! Surprising. Of course we're alive. Here, Odysseus, be free. The sirens are far behind us.
Yes, Odysseus, your plan has worked. Now we can continue home to Ithaca.
We have just faced the first of many perils. We will make it back to Ithaca. We will make it home.
Yeah!
So, that was Book 7 of the Odyssey.
Wow, that was actually really interesting.
Well, I knew what happened already, but it's still really awesome.
It was okay.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Class dismissed.
Under the sea, darling, it's better.
Oh God, how? Okay. Do you want to film this?
Why didn't she get a shot of us this way?
Kate, don't sit on my tail! How's this work? Our dead bodies, please. Please don't be.
Because I'm
I was just back here doing this. Action. Take these pieces of wax.
Sorry, how many things am I gonna have to rip? Sorry.
Kate, start filming right now.
Okay. Will somebody put my toga back on?